Arbor Place Mall and the City of Douglasville are proud to present City Connector with your hosts, Jeff Knowles and Marcia Hampton. On today's show, we'll talk to David Welsh from Ben Hill Roofing. Lori Bomar from Atlanta's Finest Catering will be here, and Valerie Howell from MERLE Norman Studios. Our musical guests today are Katie and HD. And as always, your chance to be on TV with our interactive community calendar. Now, please welcome the stars of our show, Jeff Knowles and Marcia Hampton.
Welcome to another episode of City Connector, right here at Arbor Place Mall live. At Arbor Place Mall, I'm Jeff Knowles.
I'm Marcia Hampton.
And we've got a great show for you today to talk about homegrown businesses.
Yes.
Local businesses that have achieved excellence.
You're looking at me for confirmation?
Yeah, I'm looking for some confirmation,
okay.
Marcia.
Right.
Come on, help me out here.
It's kind of hot up here today.
It is, but they say we're correctly lit this time, and we're going to have a great show.
I don't really know what that means, but...
I don't either. Got some great local talent again.
Yes.
Just continue.
Familiar talent.
Familiar talent, yes. We will have one of the people behind the scenes of City Connector.
Yes.
On the scene for City Connector. Doing a little bit of musical talent here.
Can we judge him like one of those shows, like X Factor or American Idol or something?
Yeah,
like
I'm
that?
good with that.
Okay, I think we need to do that.
Yeah, no, we'll hold numbers up. Absolutely.
Yep. All right.
So, our first guest today, David Welch.
How are
Thanks
you?
for being here. Ben Hill Roofing.
Good. That's right.
You achieved Business Excellence Awards from the local chamber.
Yep. Very proud of that. Second year in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we'll win it this year.
That's right.
So it's a competition.
Yep.
You get nominated as a business of excellence, and then you get put into a judging pool by the chamber. And then when do we know who's going to be the winner?
Well, I think that'll be somewhere around December.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
Metro Bank won last year, I'm sure you recall.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get it this year. But there's a lot of good people that got nominated, so a lot of good companies here in Douglas County.
So how long have you been in business here in Douglas County?
Well, pretty much all my life. Ben Hill Roofing was founded in southwest Atlanta in Ben Hill. That's where the name came from.
Mm-hmm.
And that was 1964. My father founded it. We moved to Douglas County in 1977. I was a teenager then. When I was 24, my dad passed away, so I took the company over and pretty much grew it from that point. But we are a family business, have some wonderful people work with us, and very proud of some of our accomplishments.
So when you say small business, how large is small?
Well, technically, I think small business is under 100 million. We're a lot smaller than that. But we'll do an annual sales around 10 million a year. And for a roofing company, that's about a medium-sized company, but it's still small business. We have real tight-knit employees. They're almost family. We just keep it small, keep a focus on quality, and I think some of our awards has pretty well told the story of that. So.
Tell us about some of those awards. I believe you're nationally recognized in the roofing industry.
We are. The one that we're probably the most proud of is Firestone recognizes their top contractors, and we're one of the top 250 contractors in the United States.
Wow.
Which out of that, we've even got another award that's the Inner Circle of Quality. There's about 100 contractors that get that. And to get the Inner Circle of Quality, you've got to install over 2 million square feet of flat commercial roofing and have a QIR of 2 or below, which means 2 calls per million square feet.
Wow.
What was good about it, we're one of 12 contractors out of the whole group that we have 0 QIRs. So,
wow.
Not that we're perfect, but that record right now is perfect.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Wow. So, I mean, it's a lot of square foot of roof.
It is.
Y'all aren't just your typical residential roofing contractor. I don't guess you could really make it on just doing houses, especially with the way the housing industry's turned around.
Oh, no. And since 08, I think it was 08, we had very little competition, and then within 4 months of the storms, there were 5 contractors within a mile of our office. We are different, and we tried to tell the story, but when you're one of just many that came during that time, some good, some not so good, it was really hard to differentiate ourselves on the residential side. But commercial is a more professional atmosphere. The competition is more professional, so we're really proud to be recognized there.
So looking toward the future for your business, do you have children that you're going to pass the business along? You've stayed in it after your father?
I would like to say I would, but I had 2 girls, and I've not encouraged them to follow my career path. But we do have a lot of long-length employees that our succession plan will include them.
Awesome, awesome. Well, we think it's great that you're here in Douglasville, and your plans are to continue to stay.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I want to know about some of these million square feet. I know that that's a lot of square footage of roofing. So you'd had to have done some fairly large projects in the Metro Atlanta area that maybe some of our viewers would recognize.
Well, the most notable will probably be Olympic Village during the Olympics, Olympic Tennis Center. The county jobs, Alexander High School, we did that back in the mid-90s. Chapel Hill is recent. Chapel Hill Elementary is recent as a couple years ago. But any large commercial flat roof is a target for us. We bidded the Caterpillar plant that was going out in Monroe. We did not get it, but we stood a good chance on that.
That's awesome.
So anyway.
Great. So our viewers should absolutely recognize some of those notable projects in the city and in the county.
Yeah.
So in Olympic Village, I mean, that was. I know that was a time crunch facility.
It was.
It wasn't one of those where they said, well, you got all the time in the world to get done. You had to definitely work under pressure to get those done.
A lot of pressure on that job. I did want to mention, though, I talk a lot about commercial. We have a full-service residential division that pretty much focuses on the total exterior renovation of a house.
Wow.
Okay.
And we don't talk a lot about that, but a lot of our marketing efforts are geared toward the residential.
Right.
So
Saw that on your shirt, and I was going to ask you about that. It says Ben Hill Roofing and Siding.
that's right.
So y'all do all types of siding in the residential market?
Pretty much siding now is a lot of fiber cement. Our vinyl is still around, but the big push now is fiber cement. Holds up very well.
So if you had to sum up in a few words what you want folks to know about your business and what you provide to the community, what would you say?
The main thing would be that we provide in whatever service we do, which is total exterior on a house, any full service roofing that involves any type of roofing on a facility. Whatever we do, we follow the guidelines. We make sure that we put it on correctly, safely, and we try our best to make every customer a raving fan. So we do go the extra mile.
Well, thanks for being on the show, and good luck with the selection. Hopefully we'll be seeing you in December and then at the Chamber Banquet after the first of the year.
Well,
That's
I
right.
hope so.
All right.
Thank you very
so
much.
much.
Okay.
We're going to throw now to the interactive community calendar with Kelly, and I think Kelly's on her own today. Everybody's out of town, so we'll be right back.
I've got Dawn with me. You're with the Pregnancy Resource Center. Dawn, tell us what's coming up this month in your activity realm.
Actually, it's going to be September 15th. We're hosting our Walk for Life. It's an annual event that we do. It begins at 9, the registration, and at 10 o'clock the walk starts at O'Neill Plaza, downtown Douglasville.
And how long of a walk is this? Is this a pre-registered course that you already have mapped out?
It is. It's a leisurely walk. It's probably almost a mile. It's nothing to be intimidated by.
Okay. And I think as you and I were talking earlier, you have several church groups, civic groups that have organized a walking team, so to speak, and that's how you're raising events, dollars and funds for the operations of the Resource Center.
Absolutely. All the funds raised go to the sole operation cost at our center, and we are solely donor-based, so we are really relying on the support of the community and local churches.
All right.
So obviously, the more walkers we have, the more money we raise.
All right. So if people are looking on September 15th, they want to get some exercise, have a little bit of fun, some fellowship, meet new people, and support a cause.
Absolutely. Please come out and join us. We need your support. Thank you.
Thank you, Dawn. It's always a pleasure having you with us. All righty. Up next, we have a couple of gentlemen that I've had the pleasure of becoming acquainted with here over the last couple of months. We have Joe Adams and Chris Preston from
Sweetwater Springs Memory Care and Assisted Living.
All right. And you guys are new joining us here today.
First time here.
You've had an activity already going on, and we're going to do something a little bit different today. Tell us what's up.
Right. Well, we have sold raffle tickets. First of all, thanks to John Walker from the Georgia Aquarium for donating raffle tickets for us for backstage passes to the aquarium. These are about a $200 value, and we've been selling raffle tickets for about a month to raise money for the Alzheimer's Association. We have our walk coming up September the 29th, and we've got a couple of events that we're doing. But today we wanted to actually draw the winner for the contest for the aquarium tickets.
That's a great idea. Want to reach in and did you shuffle them up real good?
We did.
You did. So I get the honors of just pulling one name out, one ticket, and there it is.
Okay.
Who's our winner?
Amanda Burcrest.
All right. And so you have Amanda's contact information?
Yes, we do. We'll be calling her as soon as we leave.
All right. And I know, Joe, you've got a couple of other activities lined up. Can you give us a little preview?
Yes, we do have a motorcycle ride that is coming up September the 15th. We're really excited. This is going to be our first annual. We are in conjunction with Harley Davidson. It's actually going to be at the pavilion there on Thornton Road with Harley Davidson. We've had a lot of volunteers. We need more riders, and so anybody that's interested in riding, we do have pre-registration. They can give us a call at Sweetwater Springs. The number is 770-819-6777. Come out and join us. We want to make this a big event.
All right. And Chef Chris, there on staff, makes a wonderful pecan pie. My mom and I have tasted that. We enjoyed that. And you guys have a great cause, the Alzheimer's. And is that month of September kind of devoted to the Alzheimer's organization?
That is when the march in Atlanta is.
All right. And that's what you're looking to join in and participate with.
We have a team, and our goal is to try to raise at least $5,000. We want to shatter that goal. That's a stretch goal for most of the emeritus companies that we have. We have over 400 communities across the United States, so we want to be number one. We want our Douglasville community to be number one, so we can use all the help.
All right. So go out and support that cause. There's the information on the lower thirds there for people to get in touch with you.
Absolutely.
All righty. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it. And for you in our audience or our viewers, if you're looking to let your event be known in the community, you can join us the last Tuesday of every month, 12 noon here at Arbor Place Mall in front of Chick-fil-A, and let the community know what's going on. We'll be back with more City Connector.
Welcome back. Our next guest.
Everybody knows.
Do you think?
I think so.
In case they don't know. It's Lori Bomar, Atlanta's Finest Catering.
Yes.
So nice to be here today. Thank you for having me. Yeah, absolutely.
Another Business of Excellence.
Thank you so much to the Chamber and to Douglas County. Yes, thank you so much.
How many of these have you had?
They've been doing this for 2 years, and this is our second year we've been honored.
So 100%.
100%. Yeah, we're batting 100. We love it.
Awesome. Local business.
Family-owned business, yes.
And you're local too.
Yes, absolutely. We live here in the community, work here in the community. I'm one of 13 children, and so most of my family lives right here in Douglas County. I think I have 47 nieces and nephews, and probably 43 of them live right here in Douglas County as well.
And how many do you employ?
As many as I can need. They all come, as many as I need.
They're all an open resource.
The greatest thing about my business is it is my family. So if I need 5 of us, we have 5. If I need 55, I have 55. Wow. So it's awesome.
That's perfect.
It's like going and having a family reunion every day.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now,
sometimes that's good.
Yeah. And I'm pretty certain it's just like a family reunion.
Well, sometimes people say, is it a family business? I said, yeah, it's a family business, and then my family's in my business, so you got it.
Yeah. Sometimes that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, how long have Atlanta's Finest been in operation here in Douglasville?
Well, we've been operating in Douglasville. I've been a caterer for about 27 years. I gradually got into it and went full-time probably about 16 years ago.
Okay. And I know you cater all over. All over the metro, so and all over. So you
All
tell
over.
people some of the things that you've done. 'Cause
Well, we've catered for Arthur Blank in his lovely, lovely mansion. So we're very thrilled to do that. We've catered for the NFL, Coca-Cola, Bell South, Georgia Power, a very wonderful, lots of wonderful families in Douglas County. I can't even tell you all of them. Lovely Elaine Brown, a wonderful family. She has 3 kids. We've done both her son's weddings, and then in June we'll be doing her other baby son Jonathan's wedding. So it's a lot. It's a lifelong relationship I think we have with families.
yeah. So if you had to guesstimate how many brides you've helped marry off and grooms, how many you think it would be?
A lot. A lot. I don't know. I'd say just in 5 weeks we've had 28 weddings. So we get our business by exposure.
Yeah.
So the more weddings you do and the more you bond with families, the more the families promote your business. And it's just, I get to have I think I might have one of the funnest jobs because I get to be at all kinds of fun events. So it's very, very self-rewarding.
Yeah, definitely.
I believe 10 years ago, actually 9 years and 362 days ago.
Wow. Go ahead.
That means that my anniversary's coming up.
That's
So
all right.
when's your anniversary?
Look, and
I don't say August 3rd.
August 3rd.
August 3rd is my anniversary.
Oh my
21
gosh.
years
Oh my
to the
gosh.
same man. Yes, sir. Randy Bomar.
10 years.
And did you hear he had the exact time and date? So his wife is going to be really, really happy.
And Lori catered our event right there at the Downtown Conference Center. It was an amazing. I didn't eat a thing, so I'm assuming it was amazing. Everybody
It was amazing. It was
everybody
amazing,
thought
Jim.
it was great, I'm sure. I had a little picnic basket to go with me, and that's all I remember. But
Well,
it was
that's
it was a
awesome.
great event. So that was my first interaction with Lori. Was almost 10 years ago now.
That is awesome. Well, congratulations, and you have a wonderful anniversary day.
Coming up
I do.
soon.
Yes,
I do.
you do.
Yeah.
There's a story behind that.
Well, congratulations to both you guys.
Well, thank
on
you.
Friday, coming up on Friday.
Thank you.
Yeah, on Friday. So we do catered events. You've done them all over the metro Atlanta area. You've done them in Douglasville. You grew your business, and now you've got a place to call home. It's not new to you. You've been doing it a while.
We were blessed. A lot of people in Douglas County know Burnell and Betty Redding. They're an amazing family. I cannot. That man, he is a true servant. He is a blessing to a lot of people that live here. But about 5 years ago, Burnell approached me and my husband and said that the Lord told him that we need to buy the Rock Inn. And so he had us come over one evening, and he asked a price for it, and we felt like it was a fair price, and we started remodeling the Rock Inn, and it turned into a nice event center, and that is our home base. But everybody knows where the Rock Inn is, so it's easy to get to, and we just say, go to the Rock, and that's where we go.
How long has that building been there?
I believe that building is about 62, 64 years old. Burnell was actually born in the old, the restaurant's been there. The house has been there older than that because Burnell's about 70 years old, 71 years old. I believe his birthday's coming up. So it's been there, and he was born in the home, so it's amazing.
Yeah, right there on Highway 78. I guess I've heard stories about before the interstate. That was Highway 78 is a major corridor between Birmingham and Atlanta, and that was really the only place to stop and eat if you were traveling along that route.
Well, it's amazing. We'll be out there cutting grass, and we'll still find catfish bones out there in the backyard. So I can tell you right now, the Reddings, they've grilled a lot of steaks. a lot of people. It's like Keith Rollins. He was telling me that the day he got married, that night they went and had their wedding supper at the Rock Inn. But numerous families, a lot of class reunions are there. A lot of people like to go back to the old Rock Inn. So the building will always be the old Rock Inn.
There's a lot of people have a lot of great memories with that building for sure. And you have events there. If somebody's trying to get in touch, try to make sure that everybody has an opportunity. And I don't think we did it with our last guest, but if somebody's trying to get in touch with Atlanta's Finest,
you can call Lori Bomar at 404-535-1965, and we'll go anywhere. We'll go to your house, we'll go to your church, we'll go to your school, We'll go to the conference center. We'll go anywhere you want us to go.
So you'll go from a holiday dinner to
a huge corporate event.
10,000 people.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's the
And we
large-
hope-
What's the largest event you've done?
The largest wedding I've ever, the same day I did this wedding, it was actually for Ellen Bray, the Wynn family. She had 1,300 people at her wedding.
Wow.
But not only did we do her wedding, we had 2 other weddings that day, and we had a wedding the night before, but we never told them until after it was over with.
They didn't
And she
want
goes,
to-
"Oh, y'all are amazing." I said, "No, let me tell you what we really did today. That's amazing." So that's my family.
Yeah, wow.
That is absolutely awesome.
Great.
I got 7 minutes in, so
Are you
got
telling me
about
we got to
30
wrap
seconds.
it up? Well, I would say, future-wise, Lori, where do you see everything going with Atlanta's Finest?
Well, I'm going to tell you, we got some big news. We just can't tell it right now. But stay tuned, because it's going to happen, and it's going to be on TV, and we're very, very excited about, we signed a contract yesterday with a great company and a great network, so more news to come, just can't say it today.
Well, we know it, and we're all excited, and we're proud, and, you know, we'll be able to...
We want to make Douglas County proud, and
Yeah.
we appreciate all of our families and our friends that support our family and use us, and we want to do every event the way it needs to be done, and at a great price too.
Yeah, it will be definitely something to put Douglasville on the map.
Yeah. Everybody's going to say, "Now where's Doug?" "Oh, Douglasville, I got it. It's that wacky family that lives there." Yep, that's it.
Awesome.
It's not just one. It's not just one family. Well, thanks for being on the
Thank
show.
you.
And
Thank you so much.
All right.
for
We
having
really
us.
appreciate
All
it.
right.
Thank you.
And Nathan didn't tell me where we're throwing to,
He
so
did. We have some performances, right?
we
Coming up?
do.
You forgot?
No, you were supposed to remember that. 'cause
No, I
you
was
got the
not.
names.
Actually, I said Katie NHD, but then I was told it's Katie and HD.
Our musical talent, local musical talent, Katie and HD, coming up right after this.
I remember tears streaming down your face when I said I'll never let you go. When all those shadows almost killed your light, I remember you said don't leave me here alone. But all that's dead and gone and past tonight. Just close your eyes. The sun is going down. You'll be alright. No one can hurt you now. Come morning light, you and I'll be safe and sound. Don't you dare look out your window, darling, everything's on fire. The war outside our door keeps raging on. Hold on to this lullaby, even when the music's gone, gone. Just close your eyes. The sun is going down. You'll be alright. No one can hurt you now. Come morning light, you and I'll be safe inside. Just close your eyes. You'll be alright. Come morning light, you and I'll be safe and sound. Ooh, ooh.
All right.
We're ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Welcome back. That was our local our local musical talent, Katie and HD.
Were you paying attention?
I was. Katie and HD. That was amazing.
All right.
I think we're going to have them again a little bit later on in the show, close us out. So our next guest, another recipient. How many recipients did we have? Because
there was a total of 9 that day.
we probably should have had 6 more on the show.
I was going to say, how do we choose?
We just show up and shoot the show.
That's right.
That's
we
what we
didn't
do.
select, so nobody can be upset with us.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Valerie with Merle Norman, been in the community for.
Well, I've lived here since I was 5 years old, and I've had my business now for 28 years.
28
years.
Long time.
Were you like 10 when you started the business?
9 and a
9
half.
and a half. I got it. Because, and you were originally on Highway 5.
Well, when I first bought the store, it was actually on Fairburn Road. And that was kind of right at the transition where Fairburn was kind of slowing down and Highway 5 had been built up. And so we moved over on Highway 5 and was there the longest period of time, about 15 years. And then, as things changed in the community, then Chapel Hill became a better place to be. So I've been in the location where I am on in Target. Hello.
That's where you
I was
were,
on
that's where you
Kroger
were
on
on
Highway
Highway
5 in the Target shopping center now for about 8 years.
Now how has Merle Norman been able to stay in business for so long as a company when all the different cosmetics that we're inundated with as women, men don't necessarily have this to deal with, but there's so many choices now. So how has Merle Norman been able to survive?
That's a great question. They have been in business for over 80 years.
Wow.
80 years, and they were founded in Los Angeles, California, and they wanted to keep it out of the larger retail stores and make it something that women could go into business for themselves and have their own business. And so it's been going strong for over 80 years. It's made here in the USA, which is so proud to say with Merle Norman. They even make their plastic containers, so they keep most everything in hand here in the States. So very proud.
And how is Merle Norman different from some of the other cosmetic companies that we know that allow women to start their own business as well that some people may have. So what differentiates them from those companies?
Well, one thing for sure, Merle Norman, is we have a brick and mortar place.
Gotcha.
So that women can come to us. They know we're always going to be there. They can come in, where you may have to find somebody who's just selling it,
right,
you know, at home type of thing. So that's one advantage. And their franchise deal with ladies is like the best you could ever happen upon. They are so good to us owners and provide so much for us in training and products and things. It's a wonderful company to be affiliated with.
That's awesome.
Right. So have you also been nominated for the past 2 years as a Business of Excellence?
This was my first year.
First year.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And 28 years in Douglas County is a long time.
Yes.
It's a
It
very,
is.
very
It
long
is.
time.
I'm proud of that, and got started when I was 23 years old. And the story, if I can tell it real quickly, that I told at the Chamber award service was that my parents believed enough in me and believed enough in Merle Norman that when I said, hey, I'd like to buy this business, I had worked for this one actually when I was in high school and through college, and it came ready to be bought or, you know, to be sold. And so my parents were like, yeah, we think you can do this.
Awesome.
And they put their house up as collateral.
Wow.
For me to be able to get a loan, because at 23, you know, not many banks would go out there and give you a big business loan.
Right.
So they trusted in the company and in me, and here we are 28 years later. And they've been my best support this whole time. My dad's been like the janitor, we call him the you know, chief executor, handyman. And my mom has actually been a bookkeeper for me.
Wow.
So it's been staying in the family. My brother helps with all the technology things. So it's truly been a family-run and family-supported business.
I think that's been the common denominator up here. It's been they're family businesses.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
Aside from our first.
but it was really family.
Still, it was
family.
Yeah,
Exactly, because that's the way it started out.
So that's one of the common denominators of, I guess, success is having a really good support network.
Right, absolutely.
Now, one of the things I know about Merle Norman is that it has a loyal customer base.
Yes.
So what's probably the longest serving customer that you have that you serve?
It's so funny that you asked that because just yesterday, I believe she's probably one of my longest customers, because she bought it even before I took over, but she is in her 90s.
Wow.
And some people out there would know her, Molly Kate Ward. She used to have a bridal store here in Douglasville. A wonderful, wonderful lady. And she comes in and, honey, she wants to be fixed up every day. And if you looked at her and her skin and how beautiful it is, it's because she's taking care of it. She looks 10 years younger, but she still wants all of her makeup.
Wow.
So, we have a lot of loyal customers. And I'm so grateful for that. So grateful.
And I think that says a lot about you as a business person and Merle Norman as a company, to say that, one, you've been in business 28 years and to have such a loyal customer base for long serving. That says a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go ahead, Jim.
I don't really have a lot to say about makeup.
Makeup. Well, you don't have a lot to say. I
really
can talk about
don't.
makeup all day.
I can. I know my wife goes there. I've been there.
Right.
I have bought a purse for my daughter there.
Yeah.
That was
What
important.
we do have for men is we actually do have some skincare products
There you go.
for men. And we're a great place to come in and get gifts, because besides the cosmetics we have a little boutique area where we sell Vera Bradley and Brighton. So we can help guys out.
With Vera Bradley. I did buy Vera Bradley for my daughter there, so that was some years ago.
We've saved a
So
lot
now
of
it's time
men.
to go back. And you just announced earlier on the show that your anniversary is coming up.
It is
so
my
you
anniversary.
may need to make a trip over to the store.
Absolutely.
And this will air probably after your anniversary, so the secret won't be out yet.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know when this airs.
Yeah, but
It may air before Friday.
You come on in and we'll fix you up.
That's right. and we talked even about makeup for the show. One thing we know, we are unpaid talent, so we don't get a lot of services here.
I'm getting paid. Are you not getting paid?
Well, technically I really am, but like,
Okay.
not really. For the extra work that we have to do? No, just kidding.
There's
I
a
want
lot
to
of
start
extra
being your
things.
your private makeup artist.
That's
How about
awesome.
that?
That's awesome. Because, you know, we don't want to shine.
Now that we have these new light setups,
Exactly. That we're
You need a
sweating
little
buckets.
bit, yeah.
Exactly.
I don't remember the show being this hot, but
As you notice, no glow. So you can tell the difference. Merle Norman, not.
We'll fix that up too.
Exactly.
so now we have an official makeup artist of City Connector. Let's be sure to go ahead and get that documented on there.
And that's what happens when you become a business of excellence. You get to come on the show.
Absolutely.
That's right, and promote your business.
Well, we hope December, I think that's when we're going to hear, is a good month for you.
Yes.
And that we see you at the Chamber Banquet
Yes.
receiving an award. I don't think the lights are as bright at the Chamber Banquet as they are here.
I think they're pretty
hope
dim.
not.
And I think it's a little bit cooler in the facility.
Just a little bit.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I am just so appreciative to the community and for keeping, helping us small businesses to stay around. So thank you all for doing this.
So if you're looking for Merle Norman and you go in the Target Shopping Center, it's on the left,
Yeah. See?
down from Pier 1. I know exactly where it's at. I know where it was at before.
Thanks.
Keep an eye out in the community. I've been here a while too, so I try to. I didn't know it was on Fairburn Road though, so sorry
That
about
was
that.
probably long before you were around.
Yeah, and he's going to set up and make an appointment
Okay.
for later on.
Yep.
He has some purchases to make,
Good.
so,
All right. Thanks, Marcia.
You're welcome. Anything I can do to help.
Thanks, Valerie, for being on the show.
Thank you.
And like I said, good luck in the later part of the year, and hopefully we'll be seeing you again soon.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to throw to the interactive community calendar with Kelly, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the interactive community calendar on City Connector. I have joining me in the second segment here, Pastor Hale from the St. James AME Church, and you guys have some activities and a calendar of events happening in the month of September. Is that right?
That's right, we do. This weekend itself, we actually have our educational summit where we'll be having Dr. Priss from the school system, as well as the Honorable Judge Howell will be joining us as facilitators on those 2 nights of August 1st and 2nd. But we will be moving from there to our homecoming celebration. Our homecoming celebration where we will be celebrating 130 years of service here in the Douglasville area. And from that, on the 25th of August, we will be having our mobile food bank where we're serving over 200 families in the Douglasville community at no cost to the church and no cost to the families. But we are trying to make a difference in this economic season.
Well, and that's what it's all about, is the community coming together, recognizing, identifying those needs, and then coming together to help meet that. So you've got a couple of things going on, an educational summit.
Yes.
You have the food bank that you were talking about that you distribute
Yes.
on a regular basis.
Yes.
And then your homecoming for 130 years.
Yes.
That's a landmark.
That is a landmark, and we're proud of the legacy that we're standing on, and we're enjoying just being stakeholders here in the community of Douglasville and serving this great community.
And that makes us proud to call it home, doesn't it?
Excellent.
All righty. Well, great success with those events, and thank you for joining us on the interactive calendar today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, sir. Up next, I have an intern joining me. I think you're Jessica Clemens, is that right?
Yes.
Jessica Clemens, and you're what group are you representing today?
I'm an intern with the Douglas County School System's Public Education Trust Fund.
All right, and you guys have an event that you're actually sponsoring taking place in the month of August as well. What is that?
Yes, we have our first annual Teacher's Pet Fun Run. It's going to be August 25th at New Manchester High School at 8:30 a.m. And it's a back-to-school event that promotes fun and fitness for kids pre-kindergarten through 5th grade.
All right, so now do you need to pre-register for that event?
Yes, to register for the race or to become a sponsor, you can visit our website at www.douglaspubliceducationtrustfund.org/funrun.
All right, so it sounds like a big family fun day.
Yes, it
So mom, dad, kids, all ages come, have fun, and support a cause.
Yes, we want to have a great family fun experience, and we hope to see you all there.
All right, well, thank you for joining us today. I appreciate your information and your opportunity to reach out to the community.
Thank you.
Thank you. Up next, we have Mary and Laurie Step on in. All right. Now, this face I've seen on this show today. All right. Hey, Mary, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Mary, you are, I think, with Foxhall. Is that right?
I am.
Tell us what's happening at Foxhall.
Lori and I are putting on a big event expo, and we're inviting everyone out in the city August 8th and 9th. So we'll be showcasing all of our beautiful property, the venues, for corporate events, holiday parties, birthday parties, anything, you name it.
It's going to be amazing. If you've never been to Foxhall, you owe yourself a treat. Come on down to Foxhall. $42 million piece of property. $42 million piece of property right here in Douglasville, Georgia. We're going to have all kinds of hors d'oeuvres, drinks. Come see the whole property. It's a great place for any kind of venue that you can imagine, especially weddings and holiday parties, all kinds of campaign. It's a big election year. Come on out there and have your party down at Foxhall, 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. Wednesday, August the 8th, and August the 9th, 3 to 8 p.m.
So that's just next week. So
That's right.
mark your calendars, and it's a beautiful, gorgeous piece of property out there. Let you know, we did my daughter's senior pictures out there. So great,
My daughter's senior's pictures out there. It's the
My
place to
sister
have
did her prom pictures
proms.
there.
Proms need to go there. Proms.
So it's a great facility, and great to know that it's right here in Douglasville, Douglas County.
A lot of unique activities too. So for all the corporate picnics, retreats, all that kind of stuff, we've got shooting grounds are open to the public. We've got boating, kayaking, canoeing, fishing, anything. So
all right. So check out Foxhall.
If you love outdoors, come.
All right. Thank you for joining us today, Lori and Mary. All right. And if you have an event that you would like to let the community become aware of, or join in with you, help you support, contact us here at City TV. We'll get you scheduled on a City Connector interactive community calendar event schedule. We'll be back with more City Connector.
This was a great episode of City Connector.
It was.
We had a lot of really famous people in the audience today.
We did.
We had city councilmen.
Yes.
We had county commissioners.
Yes.
We had a judge.
Yes.
He's actually, if the camera's just right, no, you can't see him. I look back. But he is. He's sitting right behind us.
Well, we probably also had the largest crowd that we've ever had.
Back to school is always a great
Why
episode.
do you have to say that? You could have just left it at largest crowd that we've ever had. Nobody had to know that really was because of school and not because of us.
Well, it happens every year.
Oh, good
Every
Lord.
time we do this in
Never
July.
mind. You ruined it. It's done. It's over.
All right.
Okay. Interview.
No, you gotta tell everybody where we're at.
At the mall, in the food court.
Every month, last Tuesday.
Yes.
12 o'clock,
Okay.
lunchtime. Arbor Place Mall.
All right.
In the food court.
Okay.
Catch us on, I don't know what the tributary channel is anymore because they've only told me one time.
How many times have you done this show?
The channel keeps changing. Steve, there we go. We have
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Steve Jones.
Steve Jones. We have Steve Jones on bongos in the back.
So he's
on
usually
drums.
on the other side of the camera.
This is behind the scenes.
Yes.
Truly behind the scenes. Steve
Right.
is performing today.
He's making certain the sound is really great, right?
We can't because he's not behind the soundboard.
No, but he's making that sound.
Oh,
That's what I'm
okay.
talking about. Pay attention.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Digital Comcast 22.
Right.
MyCityTV.com.
Exactly.
Where else?
Wherever you want it to be.
Somewhere in Tributary.
Yeah.
We don't know what that channel is anymore. Kelly's looking at
It'll-
me like
it'll
she
on the
doesn't know
screen.
that channel anymore. It's on the bottom of the screen. Nathan will take care of that.
Yes.
Jason will take care of that.
Right.
Somebody will take care of that.
And you will interview
And now
our
we
musical
have
talent.
our musical talent.
Yeah.
Katie and HD. I think your
Who's
mic works,
HD?
Katie. That's HD.
That's HD. Awesome.
Yeah.
You
This-
gotta smile. How could you want to be on TV?
Katie, what are y'all playing for us today?
And we're doing Hey Soul Sister by Train.
Perfect.
You gonna ask them anything about themselves?
Where do we find you, Katie? We talked about this before, so
On Facebook, you can add me on my Facebook, or my YouTube is Katie Meeks, just Katie Meeks, and yeah.
All right.
perfect.
That's it. I don't have anything. You're closest to him. It wouldn't make sense for me to stretch over.
Take us away.
That's right.
Your lipstick stains on the front lobe of my left side brain. I knew I wouldn't forget you, and so I went and let you blow my mind. Your sweet moonbeam, the smell of you in every single dream I dream. I knew when we collided, you're the one I have decided was one of my kind. Hey soul sister, hey that mister on the radio, stereo, the way you move ain't fake, no. Hey soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do tonight. Hey, 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 just in time. I'm so glad you have a one-track mind like me. You gave my life direction, it gave your love connection. You can't deny. I'm so obsessed. My heart is bound to be right out my untrimmed chest. I believe in you like a virgin, you're Madonna, and I'm always gonna wanna blow your mind. Hey soul sister, hey that mister on the radio, stereo, the way you move ain't fake, no. Hey soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do. Where you can't cut a rug, watching news, the only drug I need. So gangsta, I so thug, you're the only one I'm dreaming of. You see, I can be myself now finally. In fact, there's nothing I can't be. I want the world to see you be with me. Hey soul sister, hey that mister on the radio, stereo, the way you move ain't fair, you know. Hey soul sister, hey that mister on the radio, stereo, the way you move ain't fair, you know. Hey soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do tonight. Hey, 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 tonight. Hey.